Let me tell you why I'm so happy. Because it looks like there's a new couple in Hollywood. Aaron, Pierre, that's Teyana. They have been spotted together several times recently. But they seemingly made it official after the Oscars. So they both posted these pictures.
Y'all, Aeon Pie, that's Mufasa has a X out here waving red flags, and I ain't talking about no Disney track. Aaron Pet alleged long time boo Jessica Hardwick is making it very clear that Teyana better not get too comfortable. Why? Because sis claims that AR just used in her and she's not even his type, and when you see Jessica, you will understand what she means. So is this about love, or is Aeon out here chasing Clout with this black queen Teyana? Let's get into it, y'all. Okay, listen up. Aaron Pierre and Teyana Taylor have been all over the internet lately, and trust me, it's for good reason. These two have chemistry that's practically jumping off the screen, and people are absolutely eating it up. It really started bubbling after their stunning black and white Oscars photo shoot. Teyana posted those gorgeous pics on March 3rd, right after the Oscars and Vanity Fair after party, and I'm telling you, the vibes were undeniable. She captioned it, "Oscar night in black and white, no gray area." And let's not forget the soundtrack she chose, because nothing says something's happening here like Chris Brown's Take You Down. But here's where it gets interesting. Aaron, he was acting super shady. He posted those exact same pictures on his page but didn't add a single word. No caption, no heart emoji, not even a simple, "had a great time with my lady." Nothing. And let's be real, that silence is suspicious as hell. If you're proud of your woman, you're going to say something, right? A little my queen moment or we outside type of energy. But he didn't even acknowledge it, and that's where things start looking sketchy. It almost feels like he's keeping her at arm's length, enjoying all the buzz without actually claiming her. But here's the tricky part. Is Jessica just bitter? Maybe she's lying? That's the million-dollar question. But wait, because it doesn't stop there. There are even more pictures of Mr. Aaron Pierre Mufasa circulating online, and guess what? It's another white woman. This time we're talking about an Australian girl named Hannah Hurst. For real, I'm gagging. From the looks of it, these two have been getting real cozy, and get this, the pictures show them attending a wedding together. Now listen, taking someone to a wedding, that's not just friends behavior, that's "this is my lady" type of seriousness. But before you ask, yes, there is a pattern, because Hannah is also white. Aaron seems to definitely have a white girl type, and it's not Teyana. And if that wasn't enough proof, there's this picture with Aaron kissing Hannah on the forehead. And y'all know these forehead kisses give intimacy and I love you energy. So yeah, there's definitely more to this than just speculation. It's no wonder when you try to look up Aaron's dating history, you come up blank. There's nothing really out there, and now we finally know why. He's been keeping his personal life on super lockdown because it's clearly messy. Now we've got Jessica Hardwick, his alleged longtime girlfriend since 2019. Then boom, Hannah Hurst with all these cozy pictures and wedding dates, and now he's out here sparking rumors with Teyana Taylor. It's giving quietly collecting girlfriends energy, and honestly, I can see why he's keeping things private, because even when you line up the women Aaron's been with, you start seeing a clear trend. And it's not about their looks. These women are humble, modest, and very, very plain. Low-key. They're not out here chasing the spotlight or turning every head when they walk into a room. By no means are they A-list celebrities. They're not dripping in designer from head to toe, and they're definitely not making headlines every other week. And that's where the biggest contrast with Teyana comes in. She's bold, flashy, a straight-up queen. She dresses to impress, curves for days, and she's been in the industry for years. She's got that it girl energy, the kind of energy that Aaron's exes could never have.
I'm wearing Christopher Rogers. Get in.
Even the people online are noticing this difference. One user straight up commented on a photo of one of Aaron's exes saying she appears humble, modest in her attire, and likable, wishing them well. Y'all, this speaks volumes. It's giving, this is the kind of woman that Aaron likes. Soft, quiet, and the complete opposite of Teyana's fierce, high-profile vibe. Now it's starting to make sense why Harvey wasn't even trying to entertain the idea of dating Aaron Pierre. Sis took one look at that situation and said, absolutely not. And honestly, I don't blame her. She's done playing PR girlfriend. But is Teyana taking her place? Here's the backstory. TikTok reporter Shayla Mason was out here trying to play matchmaker, suggesting Lori and Aaron Pierre would make a fire couple. And on paper, it kind of makes sense. Lori's dated across the pond before with Damson Idris, a whole British snack of a man, so Shayla figured Aaron would fit right up her alley. But Lori? She shut that all the way down. She hit the comments and said, "No thank you, leave me alone." Like not just no, but leave me alone. That's a whole new level of no. That's I know something y'all don't type of energy. The way Lori refused that idea so fast, I mean, she could have just ignored it, but she wanted everyone to know she knew something about Aaron, and maybe she did. Sis has been in the game long enough to spot a walking red flag when she sees one. Let's not forget, Lori's got some serious sway in these Hollywood streets. She's dated A-listers like Michael B. Jordan, Future, and even Damson Idris, and there have been rumors that she had a little something going on with Mr. Diddy, who we know is surrounded by controversy. So when a woman like Lori says, no thank you with that kind of conviction, you gotta wonder what kind of whispers she's been hearing. Maybe she caught wind of Aaron's alleged history with multiple women, the white women preference, and the forehead kisses with Hannah. Let's be real, Lori's not about to get used for clout again, but let's just ask the question, what's Aaron's end game here? Teyana's a whole superstar. She's a triple threat, a singer, an actress, and a director. Let's not forget she's fresh off her split from Iman Shumpert. She's single, glowing, and living her best life. But is Aaron genuinely feeling her, or is this just a strategic move to stay in the headlines? Don't be abusing Queen Teyana. I mean, the timing's interesting. He was the whole voice of Mufasa in The Lion King Mufasa, and this relationship definitely keeps his name buzzing. But being real for a millisecond, Aaron wouldn't be the first dude to date Teyana just for the spotlight. When you take a closer look at her dating history, the pattern is kind of hard to ignore. Teyana's been linked to some serious A-list celebs and top-tier athletes, and all these relationships started with love, but they almost always ended with the other person walking away with a whole lot more clout than they came in with. The obvious example is Iman Shumpert. When Teyana and Iman got together, he was known in the basketball world for sure, but being married to Teyana took his visibility to a whole different level. Their relationship had its moments, of course, and people were definitely rooting for them, but y'all saw how that ended. It got so messy that they ended up getting a divorce, and a messy one at that. But what's wild is that there's even more to the story when it comes to Teyana and Iman. Rumors of infidelity, controlling behavior, the whole thing just got ugly, and while Iman did get that exposure boost, it's Teyana who ended up with the broken heart and a messy public split. Then there was Soulja Boy. Yes, y'all, Teyana and Soulja Boy were a thing. I know she tried to keep that secret, but it's out there now. The exact timeline of their relationship is a little fuzzy, but we do know they were together for several years, and get this, they even had a little girl together. There are reports saying they had gotten married secretly in October 2016, and when Teyana went on Wendy Williams' show in September 2016, she played coy and hinted that they might have already tied the knot even though the wedding hadn't actually happened yet. But just like her other relationships, this one didn't end on a high note either. Let's be real, Soulja Boy's name was definitely buzzing a whole lot more when they were together. So once again, you gotta wonder, was she getting genuine love, or was she just boosting somebody else's clout? And then there was Drake. Yes, you know we had to bring in Champagne Papi, Mr. Certified Lover Boy, certified you know what. Back in 2009, Teyana Taylor and Drake were rumored to be an item, but this one stayed real low-key. No public confirmations, no Instagram couple pics, just whispers and speculations. But y'all know where there's smoke, there's usually fire. They were spotted at some events together, showing up in music videos, and people definitely noticed some chemistry. But despite the sightings, both Drake and Teyana kept it cute and never addressed the rumors head-on. So how serious were they? Was it another PR stunt? Honestly, nobody really knows. But what we do know is that when you're linked to Drake, your name is going to stay in the headlines. And considering the way their rumored situationship played out, you gotta wonder if this was yet another case of Teyana boosting someone's profile. And y'all, we cannot forget about ASAP Rocky. Yes, another one on the roster list. In 2014, rumors started flying that Teyana Taylor and ASAP Rocky were a thing. And while they never put any label on it, no interviews, no Instagram hard launches, the streets were definitely talking. But just like a lot of Teyana's past relationships and situationships, this one didn't last long. They reportedly split up not too long after people started catching on. And you want to know what's wild? Right after that, ASAP was linked to Iggy Azalea and then Chanel Iman, so clearly he wasn't wasting no time. He was on his whole trip. Then there was Chad Johnson. Now this one lasted a minute. Teyana and Chad Johnson were together for about 4 years starting in 2016. And for a celeb couple, that's practically forever. Everyone was tuned in, especially when Chad started making comments about Teyana's rise to fame on a reality show. But just like the others, it didn't last long, and it didn't end on the best note. When they split, Chad wasn't shy about sharing his disappointment. And y'all know how that goes? People start wondering if this is just another case of someone riding Teyana's wave and dipping when the time is right. After Chad, we had Daniel "Booby" Gibson stepping up to the plate. They were together from September 2008 to February 2009, and just like the others, it ended almost as fast as it started. Then there was Colin Kaepernick, yes, the ex-NFL star. Teyana and Colin were allegedly doing that on-again, off-again thing since 2013, but by 2014 it was officially a wrap, and that's when she made it official with Iman Shumpert. So when you look at this lineup, athletes, rappers, artists, entertainers, there's definitely a pattern. A lot of these dudes got that clout boost after being with Teyana. But let's keep it real, y'all. When you line up all the men that Teyana's been with, it's clear that she's been through a whole lot. And no shade, but compared to Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa, yeah, she definitely got more experience in the dating game. So honestly, why wouldn't Aaron want to join the bandwagon? I mean, think about it. He gets to capitalize on the fame, he keeps his name buzzing, and maybe even gets a little something extra on the side if you catch my drift. It's a win-win for him, right? And that's exactly why Aaron's ex, Jessica Hardwick, is out here warning Teyana. She has seen the playbook and she knows the game. She's just sitting back watching it all unfold. Let's not forget, Aaron has a white girl type, and as much as Teyana is a queen with the energy and talent, she's not fitting this description. So where do they go from here? Are we going to see them pop out at more events? Has Aaron Pierre, aka Mufasa's type, changed? Or is this going to fizzle out as quickly as it started? And more importantly, is Mufasa's ex just a salty ex-girlfriend, or is she dropping some real warnings? Only time will tell, but you know we'll be watching. But let me know what y'all think about this. Is this love or just a PR stunt? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you don't miss the next messy update.